What's up, guys? Rackley here, bringing you another video in our Final Fantasy XIV series. In the last episode, we were dealing with Severin's shenanigans, and right now we are going to continue with figuring out what the rest of those shenanigans are. So we're going to go ahead and start completing these quests here. Oh, oops. I am on the wrong set here. There we go. Recover the stolen goods from the pirates. How dare you steal our shovels and our pails? We need those to live. What's up, grounded pirate? Now, you should be grounded for stealing supplies. How very childish of you. Little buddy came to help. That's adorable. Okay. Those all delivered to free wall. I wonder what those sea dogs will try and steal when there's no harvest. That's a good point. Ah, good to see the tools back and in serviceable condition, which will be more than what we can say of Severin when we get our hands on him. That wretch likely had a role in the theft. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Despite him meeting the pirates in secret, I did. I couldn't care less if the wastrel wouldn't work, but when he consorts with cut purses that take our tools away, he's crossed the line. Staleworn ought to know what sort of scallywag he's dealing with. Take word to him, would you? Dude, I've been trying to tell him about Severin. He just will not listen. He's got a soft spot for the man. One that is clearly causing distress to everybody else. Let's go try and open his eyes. Talk to Staleworn here, and then we will go ahead and go back to the Marauders Guild to report to Axemaster Wernzoen. Get that quest progressed and completed. Definitely need to become stronger in our Marauder capabilities. Alright, Staleworn. We're back. Pirates making off with our tools? Prifwall did well not to take matters into his own hands. Last thing I need is blood on my crops. But I'll be damned if Severin thinks he can take us for fools. His treachery won't go unpunished. Good. About time. Ooh, new axe. New axe. New tabard. I've come down to expect a great deal from you, lad, and you've never once let me down. Yet what I'd ask of you now goes beyond aught I've asked before. Would you hear my plea all the same? Of course, dude. It eases my mind to have your ear. You're no doubt familiar with that scoundrel Severin by now. Well, the scheming scapegrace is at it again. Since that letter came up for him, he's been skulking about in the manner he does when he's up to no good. Now he's rounded up his rogues and buggered off, with nary a word to anyone. I've grown accustomed to his insolence, but something tells me this is different. It ain't exactly damning, but when last I had words with him, he didn't look defiant so much as hunted. I can't help thinking he's gone looking for trouble and found more than he wanted. So I was hoping you might hunt his sorry hide down and drag it back here before it's too late. Man, the ungrateful little cur bites me every chance he gets, but I can't quite bring myself to cut him loose. I suppose he reminds me a bit of my younger self. Ah, okay, there we go. That makes sense. That's why you have a soft spot for him. Suffice it to say, I'd rather he didn't come to a sticky end. As for how to find him, I'd try asking Grinweeda at the Aetherite. She was the last one to see him. I dare say she'll be able to tell you where he was headed. Alright. Yeah, I figured you had a soft spot for the guy, but his treachery knows no bounds. Staleward? Can't let that slide, my guy. Alright, Grinweeda. Nothing that passes through those gates escapes my notice. I saw the Rouser and his rabble set out for Woad Whisper Canyon not long ago, singing about drinking themselves stupider. Cheeky sod said I should join them. I told them I'd rather shrivel up than sip whatever it was that they pickled their brains. If you'd find the idle swine, be sure and give them a cuff round the ear for me, will you? Please, I've been waiting to do this to Severin since I got here, man. I'll give him more than just a gentle ear pull. Alright, so before we do that, though, we are going to go back and turn in, or I guess progress the Axemaster Wernzoen quest, the Axe in the Stone, to keep progressing in our Marauder quest line. Alright, so we will use the Aethernet to travel to the Marauders Guild. Make that easy. What's up, Axemaster? I'm back! Has the training loosened your muscles and focused your mind, Rackley? An urgent request for help has arrived from the Red Rooster Stead, and I have chosen you to respond. It appears a hostile group of megalo-crabs has unwittingly elected itself the next test of your prowess. As this is your first outing on official Marauder duty, you shall be accompanied by a veteran conjurer by the name of Sulkwib. She awaits you on the floor below. May devastation follow in your wake. Oh yes, a challenge! Are we up to the task, is the question. With Sulkwib being a conjurer, at least we have some healing that we'll get, I hope. Aye, Rackley, I know who you are. My brother often has me escort this fledgling marauders on their more dangerous tasks. I suppose Wernzoen expects me to give you the details then. Very well. Oh, so the Axemaster's her brother. Okay. It seems the farmers need us to clear out a megalo-crab nest near the Mourning Widow in Lower Lenosha. I shall trust you to find your own way there. Just don't forget your axe. I won't. It's literally attached to my back. Silly. Let's make our way to Lower Lenosha. We could take the Aethernet shard there if we go here. Looks like... Yep, right here. So let's go through the Tempest Gate. Alright. And make our way over to that quest. Alright. Ooh, those Aurelia we can go ahead and kill real quick for our hunting log. See that little yellow marker above them? Light work. Jellyfish ain't got nothing on me. Alright, beautiful. An easy 720 XP. Nest number 1. Ooh, cutscene. Looks as if nobody's home. Mayhap they knew we were coming? Aid! I need aid! Uh-oh. Please. It's my grandson. Them snippers got him. I told Sigurd not to get too close. I told him. Get that weapon ready, Rackley. We need to move now. Alright, we're on it. Let's go. Let's go save Sigurd. We're coming, Sigurd. Dodo Daddy is here. Oh, that's not good. Ah, bugger and shite! Get away from me, you bloody great bastard! Damn, Sigurd, that's some vocabulary you got there, kid. I got you, buddy. Don't even worry about it. Pick on someone your own size, huh? Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, I can't use my overpower. Take that one out real quick. Can I provoke at least? There we go. Maybe he'll come to me now? There we are. I just can't use my tank stance, which kind of sucks. Where are those other crabs at? Oh! I can just take these out one by one. There we go. And then I will provoke that other one. Actually, I can. I got 6 seconds on it. No worries. Oh! Broen Bar Rock Splitter. Welcome to the party, bud. Yeah, no match for me and Mr. Rock Splitter over here. Skull, you're a frickin' healer. What are you doing over there? A lot of balls, Skullwib. Pulling aggro as a healer. Good job, team. We're the 3 best friends that anyone could have. We're the 3 best friends that anyone could have. Thank you, mister. I thought I was dead for sure. You're welcome, Sigurd. I can't even play outside no more with... What with all these scary monsters about? Me ma and me da, they both was killed by some nasty bugger not so long ago. An oryx, big as a mountain. Wow, I'm sorry to hear that, lad. But I bet you could beat it. Aye, make it pay for what it did to me folks. You take it easy now, son. There's a whole guild full of strapping lads and lasses like Rackley here who'll be glad to do just that. You're damn right. All you need to do is head home with your grandpa. You let us worry about that big nasty bugger. Bye. Consider your first duty a success, Rackley. It's time you headed back as well. Before Wernzone begins to worry, I've left your corpse for the crabs. You wouldn't do that, would you? Would you? Okay. Well, let's go back to the Marauders Guild. Unfortunately, we cannot use a return. You have 460-second cooldown. So we'll just suck it up, use some gil. Wait, did I go to the right spot? Okay, yeah, I did. All right. Whew. All right, so we'll go back to the Marauders. Okay. The Coral Tower. Wernzone, I'm back! So you have shattered the shells of the megalo crabs and saved the life of a child into the bargain. Thus does our violent craft prove its merit. Well done, Rackley. Though no longer a threat to the farmers, you should know that it is unusual for such crabs to be found so near the stead. By all accounts, the creatures were ousted from their usual feeding grounds by a more fierce beast. The beast of which I speak is a known terror in the lands of Lenosha, ever seeking to expand its territory. And that boy's parents were but 2 of the many victims to follow its rampages. It is a threat that must be dealt with ere long. Do thoughts of vengeance flit through your mind, Rackley? Nurture those urges, but do not yet act upon them. This monstrosity is far beyond your present skills. If you would answer the lad's cry for revenge, then you must grow stronger. Become the raging behemoth this challenge demands. Oh, I can become a behemoth, bro. Let's see, is there anything better for us? Nope, so we'll just take the gold. Except his next quest. The Wake of Destruction. Rackley, I have gathered what information I could concerning the beast that young Sigurd bade you slay. The tale names this creature Kujata. Those who have witnessed Kujata in the terrifying flesh also call him the Stampeding Mountain, such as his immense size and bulk. Again, I will not seek to dissuade you from claiming vengeance for that boy's parents. In fact, I encourage it. But to topple this lumbering colossus, you must first become his equal in strength and ferocity. As a single step towards that distant goal, I send you to blind iron mines. We have had word that folk are falling prey to the claws of local Galagos. It is your task to protect the weak from these unruly creatures. Learn to challenge the rage inside you, and let your axe blade sing in righteous slaughter. Oh, I like the way you use words, Wormson. Let's go slay some Galagos. Looks like the main story quest is right up there. Let's see. Ah, here we are. So Blind Iron Mines, Middle Lenosha. So it's going to be down here. So the Zephyr Gate is probably going to be our best bet. There we go. And then we can work our way down here to Lower Lenosha. Caramel pudding. All these succulent little lambs. Couldn't help myself. Ram horn. Ram jam. Whoa, Black Betty, bam a lamb. Whoa, Black Betty, bam a lamb. Black Betty had a shouting, bam a lamb. Damn thing gone wild. Whoa, Ostifer, we meet again, bud. What's up, dude? Lithogran checkpoint over into Lower Lenosha. Should be right out here, yep. Bro and Rut, what up, dude? Oh, yes, dodos for our challenge log. Oh, I'm sorry, hunting log. No match. How many do we need? 3 of them? Perfect. Sense the presence of a powerful mark. Well, we are not going to be doing bounties anytime soon, so that's what that was referring to, was a high-level bounty. We are not doing that. What up, Galagos? Perfect. Back to the Marauders Guild. We are just flying through these Marauder quests, which is good. Shouldn't be too difficult, you know, with us being us being such a low level and these quests being low level. So we're pretty beefed up right now. Did you miss me? Give me something more challenging. Welcome back, Rackley. Your actions have saved many from needless injury and anguish. But though your efforts are to be commended, there is yet much work to be done. Kujata, the object of your vengeance, has trampled a farmer's wagon as he thundered through the lands of Tiller's Rest. The foodstuffs spilled from the overturned wain have attracted all manners of hungry predators. Without produce for the market, the farmers will surely suffer for coin this season. Your duty is thus clear. Put down these rapacious scavengers and preserve the cargo. You can do that. Can't be so bad, right? Little animals, little buggers over on our little cart. Oh, dude, it's literally right next to our main story quest. That works out perfectly for us. So actually, we're just going to go spawn at Summerford Farms. And we will take out these 2 quests together. Hey, Caramel Pudding! What's up, dude? Following me, bro? Let's see, what are we looking at time here? Oh, 20 minutes. Solid. Can go for another 20, 25 more minutes. Get some nice content in here for you guys today. Oh yeah, let me talk a little bit about that. I am planning on putting, you know, a good amount of series, different games on this channel, just because I want to get a feel for what you guys like. You know, whether it's the RPG genre, Souls-like games, stuff like that. You know, kind of just let me know what you guys like to watch. I definitely enjoy playing all manners and types of games. I can definitely take requests, and we can go from there. I have a ton of games in my library that we can go ahead and dabble with. You guys just let me know what you want to see, and I will make it happen. Okay, so here is the overturned wain. Guess that's another word for a wagon. What up, Plain Strider? You zebra raptor? Oh, two of you, huh? More to come to join the fray. Come join the party. Boom. Got a level 11 Plain Strider, huh? Beautiful. All right. So that's all completed, but what we'll do first is take on this main story quest and finally figure out what the hell Severin's doing, man. Guy's been nothing but trouble. Oh, it's Elmer again. Of all the dirty, deceitful, downright dastardly deeds that slippery bastard's done. Claiming to take the lads out for a drink only to lead us straight into a bloody trap. It don't get no lower than that. Of course, I learned to stay a step ahead of old Severin, so I was ready, but the others weren't so lucky. You've got to go help them. Dude, I told you the first time when Severin screwed you guys over with the goblins, you shouldn't trust this guy, and here we are. So honestly, I really don't feel sorry for any of you guys. You know his game, yet you continue to play it. So it's on you. Ah, shocking. Aramis, you're here too. My axe may as well have been a white flag for all the good it did. Hope you fare better, or the sorry bastards in there are done for. The heck did he get you guys into? Sever might have gotten us into this mess, but I ain't about to let him give his life for us. I'd sooner bow to a fishback than be in that conniving bastard's debt. To arms! Oh, okay. I understand where you're coming from, though. But, fuck Severin. A true knave. You betray even yourself, Severin. Oh. Ugh. We were prepared to overlook the matter of your desertion on the condition that you provided us with suitable replacements. That was the agreement. Yet your latest change of heart leaves your debt to us unpaid. Few are they who betray the Serpent Reavers twice. You will not do so a third time. Oh, so Severin was a Serpent Reaver? Cowering behind your protector will only delay the inevitable. Honorless wretch, your life is all you have left. And worthless though it be, we shall take it. Nah, it's not if I have anything to say about it. Man of mystery over there, huh? O mournful voice of creation, grant ye this humble stone a soul, that it may wake to life. What? Well, alright, I guess we're fighting a stone golem, or clay golem. Cool. It's already getting worked. Buff up. Get out of the way of that. I'll kill it. Yep. That's it? That's all you got for me? That the golem could be vanquished. That man is no ordinary adventurer. You're damn right I'm not. I'm the warrior of light. Oh, he stole her. Ah, the snake slithered away. I am only glad he did not have the chance to sink his fangs more deeply into you. I can handle myself. Maybe not. Not with me constantly fainting like this. Oh. No way they didn't see you. Those pirates do not belong to any of the known Lamentin factions. Whom then do they serve? The Beast Tribes? Surely not. But the timing of their appearance coincides all too neatly with the recent surge in Sahagin and Kobold activity. Something is afoot. The question is, what? Could it be that the tribes are planning to summon their primals? 12 help us if it should prove so. Limsa would be hard-pressed to keep a single primal at bay, let alone two, but all is yet speculation. I must needs to find evidence. Yeah, definitely need evidence to back up your theories there, Ishtola. The seas continue to rise, while the lesser moon continues to fall. And ilm by ilm, the world becomes ever more unlike itself. It is as Louis Soir foretold. I think that's how you pronounce it. The coming of chaos has rendered the laws of nature mutable, blurring the boundary between the material and ethereal planes. Little now stands between us and the primals. But they are not here yet. Though time be against us, hope shall ever be on our side. Never did the creed of Charlian ring more true. Go gadget goggles! Never did I dream that I would possess the means to see Aether, yet now that I do begin to take it for granted. How swiftly do the wonders of Charlian seem commonplace. Here, for you. Have you come for the festivities? Today the Maelstrom officially makes that great hole in the sea its training ground. Join in the celebrations. Celebrate good times. Come on. Go gadget goggles. Whoa, fancy. Wait, a disturbance in the etheric flow, but whence does it emanate? Sea Song Grotto, perhaps? Sea Song Grotto, huh? Could be our next location. What have we here? Can you walk? Oh, Severin. Who cares about him? 'Tis I. Regrettably no, he eluded me. Understood. I will inform the Commodore. You collapsed from your exertions. Are you suitably recovered? Severin here has apprised me of all that transpired. His account shed some light upon how you came to be attacked by a golem, of all things. A golem is a mindless automation, inert save when commanded to be otherwise. Common pirates could not hope to control such a thing, so arcane are at its workings. But then these tattooed wretches are no common pirates. They are the minions of the Sahagin. As to their purpose, well, I shall get to the bottom of it. But first I must escort Severin back to his place of employment. I dare say Stalewern will be wondering what has become of him. And you too, for that matter. I will bear word to him of your preservation, but I am certain he would like to thank you in person. Pray pay the man a visit. Oh, I can do that. Ah, he told me of you, but perchance he did not tell you of me. My name is Ishtola. I am a naturalist of sorts, surveying the Aether in hopes that it might offer up some clues as to our predicament. I'd say I owe you my life, but that don't cover it. If it weren't for you, my friends would be dead, and all. 'Tis a debt I can never repay, but I'll not make things worse by running away. Take me to Summerford Farms, and I'll face the consequences. Okay. That's a step in the right direction, Severin. For reasons I cannot fathom, you seem Forgive me. Perhaps we shall have a chance to speak again when I have marshaled my thoughts. Until our paths next cross, farewell. Bye, Stola. Alright. Shall head back to Stalewern at Summerford Farms. Alright. Lo, I knew you'd return. Y'shtola delivered Severin a bit ago. Tales of your heroic deeds precede you. The rest came shuffling back too, the lot of them sporting the same haunted expression. It's me who's to blame for that. That ain't the rest. That and the rest. I was once a serpent reaver. A thrall to the Sahagin? 7 hells. Reavers may look and sound and act like pirates, but they're not but the fishback's flunkies. Us pirates ain't much for laws, but there's things we won't do. We've got a code, see? But the Reavers never followed a word of it. A few years back, they started snatching law-abiding Leminsons. I'd only just taken my oath when our captain bent the knee to his new Sahagin masters. I knew I had to get away. So I crept off one night, got myself a new name, and found myself a new home, Summerford Farms. Trouble is, secrets don't stay secret for long round here, and word soon spread, all the way back to the sea. The penalty for desertion is death, but the Reavers offered me a way out instead. My freedom in exchange for me mates. Wow. The letter. I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't bloody thinking. Too busy soiling myself. Aye, but you got there in the end, didn't you? When the time came, you made the right decision. The men say little to me, but I hear them talk of how you stood up to the Reavers at the last, of how you tried to give your life to save theirs. Be that as it may, no deed, however good, can atone for the crime of betraying your brethren. I know that, I do. That's why I'm going to hand myself over to the Yellow Jackets. I'll bring shame to the farm no more. You'll hear no arguments from me. Each man must sail according to his own moral compass. I just hope yours guides you back here someday. There'll always be a place for you at Summerford Farms, lad. And I'll always be in your debt, Stalewern. Alright, well, I guess Severin's not too bad. Just a lost soul and a lost situation. I owe you a debt too, Rackley. Not once have you let me down. Thank you for saving the men of my farm. If I could ask one more favor of you, it'd be this. Tell Baderon what's happened from start to finish. I'm certain he'd put in a good word for Severin if he knew the whole story. And he's one of the few people I know who the Yellow Jackets will listen to. Well, I reckon I've asked all I can possibly ask of you. Safe travels, son. It was good meeting you, Stalewern. You stay safe out here in Summerford. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Alright, so both quests bring us back to Limsa Lominsa, so we shall go to the lower decks. Alright. Let's go ahead and go to the Marauders Guild first. Mr. Wernzon. Once again, your capacity for carnage has been tested and proven. The creatures you defeated, however, were merely some of the many base scavengers that subsist on the scraps left in the wake of Kujata's rampages. To face Kujata himself, you yet require far more training, but do not despair, Rackley. As Axemaster and fellow Marauder, this I swear, I will not rest until I have taught you how to wring every last ounce of power from your weapon. Until the blade of your axe can slice cleanly through the thickest hide, the most knotted muscle, the densest bone, this menace will fall by your hand. You may find yourself drawn to explore the possibilities offered by other disciplines and guilds. These distractions are inevitable, and perhaps necessary. But I urge you to soon return to the path of the Marauder. I do not wish your edge to dull just as you begin to show such potential. Fare you well, Rackley. That's the nicest thing that anyone has ever said to me. Alright, so, okay, so these are +3 bracers, +2, so yeah, we'll take the +3. We also get that new axe as well. Unlock the armory, beautiful. All right, so basically with the armory, you can choose different classes or guilds to join. You know, as of right now, we are in the Marauders Guild, but here in Limsa, you can also choose different guilds as well. So if we were to go talk to some of the other guilds, we can start doing stuff for them if we wanted to choose a different profession or a different class. So, but we're definitely going to stick with the Marauder. I see you have been diligent in your training. You need not tell me in words. It shows in your bearing, in your unwavering gaze. It is time for you to once more lift your axe in service to the guild. There have been reports of a sizable creature roaming the outskirts of Aleport in western Lenosha. This monster is no Kujata, but the threat it presents to the locals is nonetheless sufficient to warrant our attention. It should also prove a worthy foe to test your burgeoning prowess. How to find this beast? Well, I am fortunate enough to count among my acquaintances a veteran hunter and archer by the name of Rainfred. He took up residence in Aleport some years ago and will gladly aid you in this task. With Rainfred's assistance, you are to track down this prowling danger and provide it swift and bloody passage to the afterlife. May your axe swing true. It always swings true. You know me. Alright, so let's go speak with Baderon and update him with the dealings of Severin and Summerford Farms. You know, Severin was a dick. Not gonna lie. But in the end, he definitely came around. He definitely understood that what he was doing was wrong. And, you know, in the end, that's all that matters. So, hopefully Baderon can give him a good word. He needs it. Bloody hells. Life on the farm ain't quite how I pictured it. But you needn't worry yourself over young Severin. The Yellow Jackets, as Anne's out the punishment, is a good mate of mine. If I ask him nice, I reckon he'd be willing to commute the lad's sentence from Angen to Key Holland. Kindly gent that he is. I'm only jesting with ye. I'll see ye streeted fair. Now, it sounds to me like you've done everything old Stalewart asked o' ye, and more justifying me generous finder's fee in the process. Much obliged, lad. As for a reward, well, she's a lonely lady, this drowning wench of mine. How do you fancy keeping her company for a spell? With free room and board. Ooh. Venturing's a trying business, after all. Them as don't rest their bones every now and again tend to end up with broken ones. And take it from me, fighting ain't nearly so much fun when you're nursing a shattered arm. Got that? Good. There'll always be a free bed for ye, so make use of it. Perfect. In rooms now available. Not that you'll have much time for lying around with all the levies you'll be doing. Oh, didn't I mention? I'm putting your name down for levies. What are those? Our guild draws all manner of clients, offering all manner of odd jobs. Honestly, you'd be amazed how much folk will pay avoid doing an honest day's labor. Just give Tomorky a shout whenever you feel like making a few extra gil. She'll always have some task or other for ye to do. Oh, I'm going to get to know her real well. Oh, and it's all above board, in case you're wondering. We're careful to stay out on the Admiral's right side in here, unlike some pirates I can mention. I tell ye, if it turns out they'd ought to do with them kidnappings, there'll be 7 L's to pay, a proper bleeding reckoning. Mayhap that's what Limsa needs, though. On rough seas, sometimes ye have to rock the boat to ride it. But we'll have time for such talk when you're well and rested. Till then, enjoy the wench's hospitality. Thanks, Baderon. Yeah, in rooms. Woo, woo, woo. Recommendations. Oh, okay, cool. Recommendations list. Basically telling us what it recommends us to do. All right, another question from Baderon. How do ye fare, Rackley? Rested and ready to expand your horizons? Well then, I have an idea of where you might try heading next. Have ye heard o' the sky lift out in middle of Lenosha? If you've ever visited Woad Whisper Canyon, then you must have been up and down the thing at least once. That's the big bleeding scaffolding attached to the descent. You've likely seen that the lads and lasses out there using it to all cargo up the cliff face. Hard labor, that. And I hear they could use an enterprising soul to pick up the odd jobs what no other bugger has time to deal with. Track down the head of the operation, bloke by the name of Workrit, and he'll be sure to put ye to work on a task or two. Alright, you got it, Baderon. Greetings, Rackley. Baderon has been most effusive in his praise of your accomplishments. Have you considered putting your abilities to the use for the Adventurers Guild by undertaking a guild levy or two? Guild levies are the means by which we document requests for assistance from the citizenry prior to assigning them to adventurers possessed of the necessary skills. From battlecraft levies that require the extermination of monsters to tradecraft levies that ask for the creation of goods, the tasks we term levy quests are many and varied in their nature. Should your interest be piqued, I suggest you make your way to Swiftperch and speak with Swizzleglyph. He will be happy to set your feet on the path to completing your first levy quest. Okay. So it looks like we have a few here to take on. Let's go ahead and see here. So if you continue... Oh, let's get out of that. So if I hit the touchpad here, eventually you'll see it'll go down to the quests here. So if you ever want to see where to go for a quest, if you're not too sure, you can click X or A on it, and you can see here, you have the 3 here. Go ahead and click on it again, and then hit Map. So this shows us we are in the middle of Lenosha. Right here, you see it's the Summerford Farms. Now, if you haven't, if this area for whatever reason isn't open or available for you, you can go ahead and hit X to toggle the map. Kind of gives you a little bit of a detailed description or map here as to where you can go. So you can see here, limbs and limits of lower decks is the way that you can get here. You can get here from lower Lenosha as well. So if you're having a little trouble kind of seeing where you need to go, you can always look at a more detailed map here to kind of give you a little bit more help. So go ahead and head over to Summerford Farms, and we'll start on the next main scenario quest. All right, looking at the time here, we are at about that 40-minute mark, so we are going to go ahead and complete this next main story mission here, accept the next one, and we will go ahead and call it an episode. Some good content in this one, a lot of questing, a lot of main questing too, which is cool. We haven't had a lot of main quests going on yet, been doing a lot of side quests, so starting to get into the meat and potatoes now, which is great, because it does get juicy. All right. Just cross the river here. Over the river and through the woods to the sky lift we go. All right. That's where they had us picking up poop that we had no idea about. So messed up. I wonder how they'll feel when they realize that the Warrior Elite they were having clean up poop. I hope they feel terrible. All right. Can I just jump down? Nope. Because of course not. Ooh, let's go kill some megalo crabs for the hunting log real quick. Might as well since we're here. See ya. How many do I need? 3 of them. All right. We can do that. Beautiful. One more. All right, that should be it. Beautiful. All right, so a new difficulty rank unlocked for our hunting log. So looking at that, we now, as you can see, we've completed everything in the first rank here. So now we've moved on to the second one. You can see we got a little more beefy enemies here. But the cool thing is, or at least what I've noticed, is as you progress through the story, the main story quest, each area you go into, it kind of corresponds with your hunting log. So the beginning areas will have your beginning hunting log enemies, and as you progress through the story in this area here, you can see we start having the rank 2 enemies. So it kind of goes along as you go along in the story, which is kind of cool. Obviously, you'll have to go out of your way sometimes to find them, but majority of the time they're going to be right here where you need to with your quests and stuff. Baderon sent you out here, did he? Then consider yourself welcome at the Skylift. Look at that bloody cliff, will ye? One blast of fiery hell from that huge dragon was all it took to split the ground in half. Cargo still needs to get through, though, so this mess of wood and pulleys was our solution to the problem. Well, one of them at least. If the gods were kind, and they ain't, I'd have about a dozen more workers to handle me growing list of headaches. That's what I'm here for. Ooh, trousers. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Let's go here. Put on all of our gear that we've received. There we are. Glad I am to see ye again, lad. A wagon driver just returned in a great bloody hurry, screaming about some monstrosity which sprang out from a millicorn seedling in his cargo. Seems the gutless bastard tossed it over the side afore turning tail and running for his life. I need you to head down the road and recover that seedling and deliver it to Lewis over at Swiftpurse in western Lenosha. Whatever he pays you for the cargo is yours to keep. After all, I don't rightly know what else is lurking inside that plant, and you deserve to be rewarded for your troubles. Oh, and you'll also find an aetheryte in Swiftpurse, so the journey should be worth your while. Oh, nice. Let's just grab these as well. Look sharp, laddie. I got a job for ye. We don't got much time, so listen close. Today I got me too many fish and not enough water sprite cores to keep them cool. You see me problem? Now, I can't be delivering crates of rotted fish, so I need you to head over yonder and dance with them dripping sprites till you've collected 3 of their chili essences. Ye do realize I don't want ye to actually dance with them, right? Yes, I kind of understood that. Thank you. Ah, for the love of Liliman. Not again. The leather's ripped to bloody shreds. No, there's not a rye with me breeches, you cheeky sod. It's the megalo crabs. They've been at the balloon envelopes I left out to dry on the rocks. Those hell-spawn snippers think they found a squid or something and set to nibbling. Less balloons in the air mean less cargo getting lifted, and that don't sit too well with me. You looking for a quick job? How about ye crack a few shells before ye head off in your way? If ye could put down 5 or so of the buggers, that ought to do for now. Well, it's going to have to wait, because that is going to be the episode for today. Once again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe with ideas as to what we could do for future episodes, future series, and all that good stuff. But other than that, you guys have a wonderful day, and I will catch you in the next one.